Too many parents are letting their kids play Roblox, and not enough people are aware that Roblox is a very dangerous platform, and you definitely shouldn't be letting your kids play something like this. It's crazy. Especially with the recent news. It's like does nobody pay attention to their children anymore? It's like nobody care. It's like, here you go. Play Roblox so you can shut up and get out of my hair for a little while. It's fucked up. Well, here's some more news about it. It just keeps getting more and more fucked up. Day by day by day by day.
Well, they did it. Roblox decided to double down on their decision to ban and threaten legal action against someone that was trying to keep their platform safer for children, a responsibility Roblox doesn't seem to want to do themselves, at least not in an efficient way. So the quick and dirty of it, if you don't know the lore, I'll give you the nutshell breakdown here. I made a video on it a couple
I don't remember if I reacted to it, but I definitely watched a video about it
days ago. But earlier this week, a YouTuber named Schlep just got permanently IP banned by Roblox HQ and threatened with legal action because he colored outside the lines here. He was
yeah, he was doing some predator hunting, wasn't he?
A little naughty in the eyes of the Roblox corpo overlords, the fucking...
Yeah, he was doing the online predator hunting that they weren't doing. That I think that they allow to happen because they want it to happen.
And weasels in suits over there, those grease goblins. Apparently when Schlep was young, he was the victim of a bad actor on Roblox. And
you don't say. I know so many kids that got fucked up because of Roblox.
As he grew up, he wanted to do
I know some parents, their kid was chatting with, like, she was like 15, I think, chatting with an older guy on Roblox. He was probably about 30. And she got in so much trouble. She got grounded from everything. And about 6 months later, I saw her again, right back to playing Roblox again. Like, what the fuck? Her parents were at the Dollar General where I was working, buying her Robux. And I was like, are you shitting me?
What he could to make the platform safer for children so they didn't have to experience what he did. And thus he started actively catching predators and has actually had a few of them even arrested. He is doing what he can to just try and make the platform safer. Roblox takes a huge issue with...
Yeah, I don't like when people like Vitaly do the predator hunting and do the things that they do to predators. I think that makes everything much worse. I think what Schlep was doing on Roblox, he was doing God's work. And I think Roblox is controlled by demons, and that's why this whole situation is happening.
With that, one of the big criticisms of Roblox that has existed for years is how poorly they handle predators on Roblox. They are very hands-off when it comes to safety. Basically, their
I think we need to stop calling them predators. I think we need to call them demons.
Philosophy boils down to the old Luigi method in Mario Party, where if you do nothing, maybe you'll win. But in this case, that is not happening. You see, their tactics here of basically just plugging their ears and closing their eyes and then wiping their ass with all of the reports that flood in, it's led to a massive issue with Roblox where there has been a very common occurrence of predators preying on kids through their platform.
Yep. Makes me think that they're actively trying to protect them. Because they want that to be happening, but they don't want anybody to be talking about it.
You've probably seen tons and tons of headlines about pedophiles through Roblox by this point. It's very clear that they are not efficient when it comes to handling this.
And it's very clear that parents are fucking garbage for letting their kids play Roblox with all of this information being out there about that game. I can't believe nothing's been done to it at a government level.
The community has begun policing themselves, and Schlep was among those that were trying to do what they could to catch the predators and have them arrested, but it's not like they were going behind Roblox's back for it. Schlep was actively providing Roblox all of the evidence, all of the reports, even sending a physical binder to the Roblox headquarters, and still they sat on their hands.
That's just all the reason for them to ban him, because he knew too much. He saw too much.
Put their thumb up their ass and spun around on it or something. I guess when the package arrived there, they must have treated it like the Unabomber was trying to reach them or something. Like, Schlep and all of these other predator catchers on Roblox are actively trying to go through the proper channels, so Roblox...
Yeah, they probably got some information in the mail about a guy, and they were like, oh shit, This is a bunch of information on Jim. We like Jim. We're gonna have to hide this. Ban this guy. Oh shit, he knows too much.
Will be the ones to act on it, but
he's gonna
they
find
just
us out.
Haven't been, at least not enough clearly, because there's still a huge problem on Roblox with this. So Roblox shut him down and threatened legal action. That has led to a huge shitstorm for Roblox, rightfully so.
Good.
This has made headlines across.
It's not enough shit though. We need to throw more shit at them.
Across the globe here. A wacky new development is apparently Roblox Corp.
Dude, I think Roblox is worse for kids than if you just let them play GTA 5.
Corporation's chief safety officer Matthew Kaufman
Million
just
times
sold
worse,
over
actually.
800,000.
I mean, like, without all the predatory stuff, I think letting your kid play Roblox is worse than letting them play GTA 5. And I think you shouldn't let your kid play GTA 5. Definitely shouldn't let them play Roblox.
Dollars worth of company stock shortly after the platform issued a cease and desist to Schlepp. Looking like a little panic over there at the HQ. That is seeming like there's some holes in the ship. You don't often see the chief safety officer cash out that much stock in the wake of a huge debate about the safety of the platform that he is supposed to be managing and operating efficiently. Sounds like he's a little worried that people are more alert to how poorly Roblox itself handles safety.
Yeah, and you know what fucking sucks? If Roblox dies, something else is gonna take its place. We have to regulate it. We can't just kill Roblox. We have to make laws to regulate this shit. Because Roblox dies, we're gonna get one that's gonna pop up and it's gonna be a million times worse.
In general. Another thing that happened is a congressman is also now making a push for Roblox to do more to keep children safe on their platform. It's gotten so big, Roblox.
And if they don't, then they're gonna have to do the age verification thing. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, there's too much child predatory stuff on there. We can't have children and adults playing a game together like that. We're just gonna have to ban all children. No, we don't ban the adults from it. No, we ban the children from it if there's too many creepy adults in it.
Couldn't ignore it any further, so they put out a statement clarifying and doubling down on their decision to fight back against the vigilante groups, which is mind-boggling, just straight up fucking reflafitating that they thought that this was somehow like a W, like a PR win here. We are fighting back against the vigilante groups. And then crickets when it comes to pedophiles. Why aren't you fighting the pedophiles? Why are you laser focused with the fucking crosshairs on the vigilantes that are fighting the pedophiles?
Literally, they could have, like, it would have cost them less money to just hire them. Be like, oh, you can continue what you're doing. On top of that, we'll pay you a little bit. If you actually do some legitimate work. Like, it's so easy. It's so easy. That's why I think these people are fucking evil every time something like this happens.
Like, this is a wild hill to die on. We are sharing more information about why it was necessary to remove vigilantes from Roblox and the ways in which we review and act on reports of abuse on Roblox.
How about instead of removing the vigilantes who were going after the predators that you're not able to go after, apparently, you give them the resources to do it better? How about that?
While seemingly well-intentioned, the vigilantes we've banned have taken action that are both unacceptable and create an unsafe environment for users.
Unsafe for what users? Pedophiles?
I just need to stop right here and just take a pause. Schlepp and other vigilantes catching predators is not making the game more unsafe than it currently is by just having those predators running rampant with no
insane statement.
One to stop them because you are not efficiently stopping them. Like, this is a crazy stance to take.
It's just a lie. Yeah, it's just a lie. They don't care. They don't care. Because they're run by demons. They don't care if we read this and we're like, what the fuck? It has to be just good enough that the government doesn't go, what the fuck?
Similar to actual predators, they often impersonate minors, actively approached other users, then tried to lead them to other platforms to have sexually explicit conversations, which is against our terms of use. Accurate, timely reporting from our community is important.
That is such a loose use of the terms of... What the fuck, man? That's like some Twitch bullshit. where they ban everybody except for their golden people.
Reporting through the appropriate channels, including our custom designed reporting tools, immediately.
Twitch, Reddit, Roblox. All right, those are the 3 right now I got on my list that are run by complete fucking retarded freaks.
With as much specific information as possible is the best way to help us remove bad actors from Roblox. These reporting tools are designed to capture key metadata and details that cannot be captured from an email or screenshot and enable faster, more efficient reviews and more thorough reporting to law enforcement when warranted.
Let's see, we got Twitch. They're all about protecting terrorists. We got Reddit. They're all about being fat and smelly and unemployed and going after normal people and their children. So basically being terrorists. And then we got Roblox. That is actively protecting pedophiles. It's the trifecta!
I'm going to take another break here real quick. When does that go live? Because that's definitely not live right now. Like, what do you mean? Like, that is the biggest problem. Everything you're saying right there is an absolute gobbledygook. Like, that's just mumbo jumbo. You're just saying words that aren't real. That is the big problem.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care.
No matter how many times people are reporting these bad actors through your channels, there is no efficient, fast reviewing that leads to the person being, you know, kicked off the platform. There's so many cases of predators.
Yep. And the government will look at it on paper and be like, okay, well, Roblox response makes sense to me. So Roblox is right. That's how the government operates with these kinds of things. You have to take them to court.
Who have literally been arrested that still actually have their Roblox accounts live.
Yeah, like they threaten legal action against Schlep. I think that they should go to court. That would be so bad for Roblox.
What are you talking about? That is blatantly false.
Yep.
And that is the issue. You can say you have all these tools and that you take in all of these reviews, but there's nothing that really shows that. There's no, it doesn't seem like if that is the case, it's made any difference. Maybe you need to overhaul that, or maybe you need to beef it up or something. Maybe you should work with the vigilante groups instead of vilifying them, because they're doing a better job at getting the predators captured and taken off the platform than your systems are. I don't know why you view the vigilantes.
Yeah, I bet their systems is just like an automated report system. You report and a robot reads it and it's like, okay, well then we'll send it to our higher ups, and then it goes into a big list that nobody ever looks at. And only the obvious cases that the AI can detect as an obvious case will ban it. Those are the only times people will get banned for crazy shit like that, for being predatory, as if it's outright upfront obvious to an AI.
His enemies. Again, I can understand in general why vigilantes could be a bad thing, like on a broad scale, but when the company isn't doing things to ensure the safety of the...
That's why you got to get your vigilantes, take a good look at them. If they're doing good work, then you give them the correct resources to do better work. But that's not what they want, because they're run by demons. They don't want it to be better. They just want it to be hidden better.
Users, well, vigilantes are super necessary to step in to do it for them, to keep the platform safe, because you are just not doing your job. It makes no sense to me that they...
It's like Steam, okay? Imagine if Steam was just like, don't try and hack us. If anybody tries to hack us, then we're going to go after you legally. We're going to call the cops. You think people are going to stop hacking them? No. People are going to try even harder to hack them. No, you know what they do instead? They're like, hey, we'll pay you $50,000 if you can exploit and hack our system and tell us about it. Right? You getting me? You getting how this can work?
It would be so combative with someone like Schlep, where they'd cease and desist, ban him, and then threaten legal action. You could work with him. You could work with him. Why don't you guide him through the proper channels? He is doing a good service by getting these predators arrested. It is something you are not doing enough of. We realize that no platform is
I
perfect,
think it's
but we
on purpose.
prioritize trust and safety because it's core to what we do as a company. It doesn't really seem like you prioritize it, by the way. It seems like your CEO is prioritizing trying to turn it into a fucking dating site for 17 plus, which, again, by the way, is a really weird age where he's trying to pitch a 17 plus dating service to a company, Roblox, so it'd be half gaming and half dating. It seems like that's the...
Yeah, that's a real thing that's happening. How about that? How about that?
Focus, because Dave fucking Bazooki here, the CEO of Roblox, can't stop yapping about it. It doesn't seem like the priority is trust and safety. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, if that becomes a thing, I think that Roblox needs to be an age-verified service where you have to show your ID, because it's being pushed on children, but also gonna be pushed as a 17 plus dating site. 17, that's child still. That's fucked up. That's real fucked up.
This is an area where we invest heavily.
Like, it's gonna have to be age-gated. Children should not be allowed on Roblox.
And are always innovating. Helping keep our users safe is a critical part of our vision of connecting 1 billion people with optimism and civility, and is a strategic imperative for our creator community. And then just a bunch of blabbering here, all of which it doesn't seem to be true. Again, I understand they can't wipe them all out instantly, but it's clear that reports are falling on deaf ears. Like, there are predators, real predators, like with irrefutable evidence.
That's because it's going through an automated system, and then the worst of the worst get banned, and everything else goes on a list that nobody looks at.
That Roblox is not acting on. So there is a problem here, and it doesn't seem like they're doing enough. Then they go on to talk about, like, just how many messages and how many users are on Roblox. Again, I understand there's millions and millions and a lot to go through, a lot to comb through. Which is why, again, I don't understand why they wouldn't be extending an olive branch to the vigilante groups who are clearly doing a good job at catching...
Yeah. If they don't start fixing their shit, the more they become an adult service, the more likely it is that it's going to be an only adult service. Because right now they're trying to run themselves as like an internet light. It's like the internet inside the internet. But it's like kind of like Excel World, you know? Where you got this world that's online, it's really a video game, but actually it's like a Second Life. Like Second Life. That's what they're trying to be. Where it's got everybody, and there's places for adults, there's places for kids, and they're not making it difficult enough for kids going into the adult spaces and adults going into the kids spaces. So ban the kids from it.
Real predators that are on their platform. Roblox is missing them in a lot of cases. I don't know why they wouldn't want to work with them. Again, as they mention here, they've got, you know, fucking billions of messages that get across, billions of reports that swipe across their desk every day. Why wouldn't you work with the community that is actively trying to help you and help keep the platform safe? So now they talk about why...
With a company that's that big, they can't let people get involved because they'll start sniffing around and find where all the piles of shit are laid all throughout the company. They don't want that. They can't have anybody sniffing around to know how shit the company actually is and how many predators actually work there.
They've decided to remove vigilantes. We have been monitoring vigilante activity on Roblox for some time. These groups began by reporting safety concerns, commenting on news about Roblox, and challenging us to do better. We appreciate this feedback and use these reports to improve our safety systems. More recently,
We use these reports to improve our safety systems, and then you take their information and then ban them? What the fuck? Why?
Activity evolved. Instead of just reporting on safety issues, vigilantes started impersonating children and actively sought to connect with adult users. Those conversations mimicked inappropriate behavior and actively encouraged other users to connect on other social media and messaging platforms, thus bypassing Roblox's own safety systems.
Who cares? Go fuck yourself.
These were not one-off situations, and we saw the behavior accelerating across many accounts.
How about you put measures in place where people can't do that?
Actively created an unsafe environment and normalized behavior that is both unacceptable on Roblox and is against our terms of use. Our policies prohibit directing other users off Roblox to another platform through chat and having/simulating sexually explicit conversations. These are serious policy violations that risk removal from the platform. Just reread your statement here, Roblox. You recognize that these groups were reporting all of this to you. And then you're confused on why they started doing more than just reporting. Could it possibly be because all of the reports they were sending your way for so long weren't leading to the predators getting kicked off the platform or anything? Could that possibly be the reason? Could you follow that trail of breadcrumbs of logic? Like, I don't know how they can be so delusional to not recognize the reason why it evolved beyond just reporting and then they started using like decoys to try and get more evidence is because you weren't acting on the reports. Thus, they gathered more evidence on these bad actors and turned it over to authorities who did act on it. The evidence was sufficient for the police to issue arrests and get the predators. But it wasn't enough for you guys to ban them or do anything like the bare minimum to protect children from these bad actors, these evil people. Like, I don't know why they're confused. They're making it sound like it's some kind of epidemic that spiraled out of control.
Really? Really? You don't know why? I could tell you why.
And Roblox was just doing everything by the book perfectly.
Run by
when that's
Satan.
just not the case. The reason why it evolved so much is because you weren't doing enough. So the community started taking it upon themselves to try and act.
And once again, like, if you're not a religious nut job like myself, use Satan as a metaphor or a force that describes evil. Whatever you want to do.
And do better and ensure the platform was a little safer for whatever they could do. They then have this section on the importance of accurate reporting going over, like, it needs to act in accordance with their policies and all of that, and then due to privacy
Apparently your policies don't mean shit. Fuck your policy.
Considerations, we cannot inform users whether reports have led to consequences. But the thing about that claim is, to me, it seems like they're trying to hide behind their numbers. Like, we get so many reports and we just can't inform you if, like, your report led to that person getting banned. But just trust us, it probably did. Like, we're actually, like, we're doing such a good job at getting them all banned. But the thing is, people aren't that fucking stupid. When you have found a bad actor, if you have found a predator and you're reporting that person, a lot of these people are following those accounts to ensure that they get banned because they are a danger to the community. Yep. And in a lot of cases, they're not. Especially
when you're making YouTube videos about these people. People are going to be tracking them.
Getting banned. Like, they know that there hasn't been consequences. Whether or not Roblox is telling them, people can see for themselves when the accounts aren't banned. They then talk about how they actually go above and beyond. They work with law enforcement, following official legal guidelines around when it's appropriate to collaborate with them and provide information to help track bad actors across platforms to help keep users safe even beyond Roblox. In 2024, they submitted 24,522 reports to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. They then say that on multiple occasions they found vigilante groups holding the reports to Roblox until after they had coordinated real-life meetups and built their own social media posts, and then explain why that's a bad thing, about how waiting to report to Roblox or the relevant authorities means alleged bad actors could potentially remain on the platform longer, leaving the community open to additional risks of harm. And they close out this section by saying that they recognize the community's frustration with how they handle violative behavior outside of Roblox, but they can't always act on all of it because a lot of it's screenshots and other messaging applications that need to be independently confirmed, because without verification it would open up significant abuse and misuse and all of that, so they have to do their due diligence. Overall, this is them saying that they actually take the reports very seriously and that they actually do a lot to try and keep Roblox safe.
Yeah, they can say that, but are they doing anything? We've yet to see anything, any evidence whatsoever
beyond Roblox. They then also claim that some of the vigilante groups are...
We've got evidence that they go after vigilante groups,
like making social media posts about all of these bad actors before even reporting to Roblox. Of course, I don't know if that's all true or not. Very well could be. But the point still stands. There are a lot of bad actors on Roblox, even with all of the reports they act on and the ones that they report to the proper authorities. There is still a huge infestation of these evil people. And the vigilante groups, the ones that Roblox is fighting tooth and nail against, whether they like it or not, they are making a difference in making the platform safer.
Yeah, and that's a problem. That's why they got banned.
Roblox can, submit all of these reports and do as much as they can, but as they showcase, they get so many and they can't go through all of them. They can't thoroughly investigate every single one. They can't analyze every single screenshot from every off-platform message. They know that. They do even hint at that.
We have a problem with children and adults getting together online. We got adults being predatory toward children. We got a problem with that. Our solution is do nothing and actually make it a dating platform. That's our solution.
But these vigilante groups, in a lot of cases, do go the extra mile for a lot of these individuals, and it leads to them getting arrested and away from children. It takes the predator away from victims. It makes the platform safer. It's not something Roblox should be battling against so vehemently. I really just don't understand why they don't try and work more collaboratively with people like Schlepp.
He does. He understands. He just doesn't want to accept the fact that Roblox is run by pedophile demons.
Or Gideon, who are actively getting these predators arrested. That's the big problem. Roblox isn't doing enough to keep children safe, and instead of trying to find more ways of keeping predators away from children, instead they're trying to legally strong-arm vigilantes into silence and just leaving it all alone and letting Roblox handle it. Put their trust in Roblox, a platform that has repeatedly let down so many people when it comes to getting these bad actors taken off the platform and away from victims.
Yeah, don't let children just play games online or be online without supervision, especially when they're able to talk to random adults.
It is a problem that Roblox has done nothing to help with this statement here. This doubling down about this.
Either ban kids from it or ban Roblox. That's how I feel about it.
Being like some kind of righteous fight against vigilantes is just so off the mark, it's crazy. They then spend a paragraph giving you a tutorial on how to report users, which is just completely useless. It's like giving you a tutorial on how to get ice cream at McDonald's. The fucking machines are broken. It's useless. You can report people till the cows come home. It's not working. That is the issue. They then talk about their Trusted Flagger program, where close and trusted partners can report serious criminal activity such as terrorism, violent extremism, or child exploitation directly to Roblox. And the idea is that the Trusted Flaggers are someone that Roblox puts a lot of weight on with their reports. But the Trusted Flagger program, while it sounds good in theory, is actually highly neglected. And from what
you don't say, a bunch of reports go to a list that nobody looks at. Exactly what I fucking said.
I've read from a bunch of people with this program in particular, it doesn't do anything more than just a normal report. It doesn't seem like they actually take into consideration the trusted flag more than the normal report. Overall, I found this response...
Yeah, it just goes into a different list.
...from Roblox to be horrible. The doubling down was just a terrible call here, and it almost reads like Roblox is more upset that people are aware of the predator problem, as opposed to the predator problem existing in the first place. It seems like Roblox would rather people just be completely ignorant to it, just silence on it, while it's still being in the background. It doesn't seem like they care so much that the predators exist, they just care that people are talking about the predators existing now. Their priorities are just so out of whack. Threatening...
And guess what? It's gonna get worse.
Legal action against someone who was victimized on your game and is just trying to do what they can to make it better, and just a blanket removing all vigilante.
Better for who? If it's not better for the pedophiles, then they don't want to make it better.
Type approach to things here is just nonsensical, because the community is in a position where it needs those vigilante groups because Roblox hasn't done enough to protect them.
On purpose.
It's crazy to me. Anyway, I just wanted to give you the follow-up to all this. That's really about it. So, yeah.
Yep, nothing's gonna actually happen from this. Other than that guy's just gonna be banned, and he's just gonna have to shift his content away from Roblox. Don't let your kids play Roblox. That's that. If you do, you're fucking stupid or you're evil. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for all notifications.